What's going on, folks? Welcome to another edition of Rudy's Rant, where we react to videos that we see on the internet. This is the reaction channel, and I am reviewing a video from Officer Tatum, Brandon Tatum at the Officer Tatum on X. He has a big podcast channel on YouTube with upwards of about 3 million subscribers. Watch a lot of his stuff, and he has a video right now that's on about the Pride Month within the NFL and how there was some advertisement done by the NFL for which Des Bryant, a former NFL player, commented on it, and I want to take a look at this video and give you my feedback. And yeah, let's go from here. Let's without further ado. Oh, before we go, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and ring the bell. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the content we talk about here. So let's jump right in on this video with Officer Tatum. Just to start off, I want to show you what the post actually says. Right here, his post actually says NFL ad backfires as NFL legend Des Bryant slams league for pushing it on kids. Yeah, this video is going to ruffle some feathers, but it needs to be said. The video, NFL has officially lost its mind, elevating sexuality over stats and giving out special treatment just because a player came out as gay. I break down Des Bryant's take, the locker room reality, and why most guys just want football to be a
This is
football, not personal bedroom preferences. You'll hear why this kind of representation feels forced, why it's unnecessary, and why I'm personally done watching the NFL if this continues. Straight players aren't celebrated for their sex lives. So why are gay players getting trophies for theirs? Let's get back to tackles, touchdowns, and talent, not pronouns and pride flags. So let's jump in on this video right now. Let's take a look at it. Boom.
the most embarrassing moment for any real man, and this will be the most embarrassing moment for your parents. Go play the clip.
Openly gay, active player in the NFL. He took to Instagram.
Somebody on TV tell him.
Can you imagine being introduced on television as the first? Like what the fuck is going on, man, with the NFL? Then I agree with him. The NFL is very hard to watch. I'm so tired of the stuff that goes on right now with everything about sexuality and race being pushed down your throat. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want to know about it when it comes to sports. Just that simple. When it comes to playing sports, you want to talk about that shit in regular day-to-day life. You do. You go right ahead. When it comes to actual sports, I don't want to hear none of this shit. But let's go on with the video.
The world, you gay. What is this got to do with football? All right, let's go with Des Bryant ripped the NFL for being gay. Now, I second this. Hold on. Let me see. What is this? I think he criticizes him, right? Yeah. All right, so in Des Bryant's post, and Des Bryant is known. Oh, look at this shirt. This shirt's so fire. I forgot I had this shirt on. This is a Father's Day shirt. So go to tatumstore.com, get this for your daddy and then for Father's Day or your grandpa. This shirt is pretty cool. I can't stop wearing it, but I forgot I even had it on. All right, let's get back to the subject at hand. Des Bryant writes in a tweet or a X post, football is gay, football is queer, football is transgender. These are wild statements to make. Excuse my silliness. I'm going to proudly tell my boys football is none of these things. I have nothing against gay, but this is far from right. Somebody give him a round of applause. 100,000%.
I don't even know what the Trevor Project is. I don't even know what it is. That advertisement to me is ridiculous. He's going to say what he got to say. That advertisement to me is absolutely preposterous. What are we doing here, folks? You can do whatever you want with your private life. Pushing this ideology on children is absolute freaking lunacy. No one's ever put. I grew up a kid, and when I was a kid, no one pushed sexuality, as a whatever you want to call it on children back then. Like you didn't see sexuality being pushed on kids. You didn't see heterosexuality pushed on kids. Why are you pushing homosexuality on children? They don't even understand this shit. Most kids don't understand this stuff. Like if you're under a certain age, you don't even understand it. And yet you got people telling you like football is gay, queer, what are you talking about? Since when? Football's a sport, man. Football's a flipping sport, and we got this type of rhetoric being pushed by the NFL, bro. This is ridiculous, man. But I'm gonna let him keep talking because I don't you gay, be gay. I don't care. I don't care. You could do you do whatever you want, but don't push that shit to children, dude. These advertisements are going to kids. Who else is this going to? This isn't going to adults. This has no impact on an adult. This has no impact on me as an adult. I'm heterosexual. I'm 47 years old. But you know who would have an impact on? My 11-year-old, my 13-year-old, my newborn baby who will be older and seeing this type of stuff. The same way you don't prance naked women or naked men in front of your children. So you're a boy, you don't prance a naked woman in front of your son as a child. And you don't prance a naked man in front of a girl if you're, as a child. Why are you pushing this stuff? Why is this an advertisement with the NFL? For what reason? Is it benefiting the NFL to do this? Are you losing so much money, NFL, from the loss of 1% of the population that you push rhetoric like this? Are you going to start pushing heterosexuality? How about you start pushing pimps and hoes? I don't know. What are we doing here?
Let me just make a statement real quick. That gay stuff need to stay out of football. Football has nothing to do with gay stuff.
Nothing.
Because you want a man on your back at night have nothing to do with whether or not you can run the ISO well, whether or not you can run a sweep, whether you can run cover two, whether or not you're going to run two Tampa correctly. That has nothing to do with you getting, let me not say that. It has nothing to do with you trying to drive a car down the wrong way or trying to get a car driven down your wrong way street. It has nothing to do with football. Keep that gay stuff out of football. If you gay, be gay at home. Don't associate that with football. Let me tell you why. No man in football want to know if you gay while we in the locker room naked. I played college football. We naked in there, right? When you got to take a shower, you got to take a shower after the game. You got to take a shower after practice. Bro, we in there got to take a shower together. They don't have dividers, and we all in there naked. You just know, bro. Don't look down when you talking to me. We got an eye contact, bro. Hey, what? All right, wait till I get out the shower. We can really have a good conversation. Hey, when I'm changing, you know what I'm saying? Let's put your shorts on first, and then we can have a conversation. But if I know you gay, how that's gonna make me feel? Like, bro, hold on, bro. Hey, you looking down, bro. You looking down. And you can't tell me if you gay, you ain't in the best place on planet Earth to be a gay dude. Other men who are in the best shape of their life. My six pack, back on everything that a woman will like in a man. A gay dude got access to that in the locker room.
I want to speak on that because he brought up a good point right here. You know, it's funny because the response will be, who says I want that person? And it's the same, like, it's this mentality of who says you want XYZ person? That's like putting a straight guy in a locker room full of naked women. Would you do that? Would those women feel comfortable with a man in the locker room, a straight man in a locker room with naked women? Would those women feel comfortable? The answer is no. The answer is no. I don't know how women feel in a locker room full of, a locker room when there's lesbians and straight women. I don't know how they feel in the WNBA. I have no idea. I would think that most of the straight women don't really feel comfortable. I would believe that. And if you tell me differently, hey, that's you. I would believe that the straight women would feel a little bit uncomfortable. And they might do things a little bit differently. I can tell you for sure, if men know that there are gay men in their locker room, they're going to do things differently. You don't need to, people don't need to know that. That's no one's business. And this is what Des Bryant says: it's gay players in the NFL, but forcing it in people's faces, especially children, can send the wrong message. Football's a real community like the gay community. Imagine telling gays they have to advocate for straight people. They probably would have a problem. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, come on, bro. You telling me you ain't aroused in here and you got a bunch of, this is what you like. It's crazy to think that somebody think that makes sense. I'm going to tell everybody I'm gay. Hey, dude, I'm the first openly gay dude. Hey, man, I want to change with homeboy. Homeboy tripping, bro. Hey, you lingering in the locker room too long, bro. You're lingering too long. You looking at, I saw you sack watching. Hey, man, we can't joke. We can't pop each other with a towel because he popped with a towel. He's serious. It's turning him on. Us, we ain't even, we not attracted to nobody in there. We popping each other, talking trash, but he in there lusting. He in there get turned on watching us pop each other with a towel, talking trash, wrestling. Dudes wrestling in the locker room, he get turned on. Do you know how I know that gotta be the case? If I was in the volleyball locker room, do you think I could be sitting there just, I ain't gonna look at him? What? Not unless I was gay, but as a straight man that's attracted to women, bro, that's like, if you're a Christian, of course, you don't want to be in that position. But before you got saved, I would love to be in the female locker room.
You damn Skippy.
Naked.
You damn Skippy. Exactly. He hit it right there. I just said it. You're damn right we want to be in that locker room. Of course we would. We're men.
Say the softball locker room. Bruh, what, a man can't keep his composure in there. I'm just being honest, bruh. Like, so that's why that gay stuff don't have no business being in football. We probably had gay dudes on our team. We had some dudes that were sus, bro. They were kind of sus. But you just keep it to yourself, man. We don't need that vibe in here. Just keep it to yourself, bro. Anyway, let me play with let's see the other post that Des Bryant did. I didn't get a chance to read it. I'm sorry, y'all. I went on a rant. Maybe I should do better as a person and not go on rants like this. It's gay players in the NFL, but forcing it in people's face, especially children, can send the wrong message. Football is a real community, like the gay community. Imagine telling gays they have to advocate for straight people. They probably would have a problem, right? Am I right? That means at your gay pride parade, you got to have a straight pride flag. That makes more sense than I thought it did. Everything gay people got to do, no, you got to also represent straight people. How would they feel? But anyway, I got more to say. Let's go to Carl Nassib, who was the first openly gay football player on the podcast. Well, you play that clip. Is that a video or just a photo of him?
This is the first official.
Play the video.
Openly gay active player in the NFL. He took to Instagram back on June 21st.
What's up, people? I'm Carl Nassib. I'm at my house here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. I want to take a quick moment to say that I'm gay. I've been meaning to do this for a while now, but I finally feel comfortable enough to get it off my chest.
The Raiders' Carl Nassib became the first openly gay player on an active...
Who gives a fuck? They just made it. He's an NFL trailblazer? All right, man.
NFL roster. He found the positive response to be an incredible surprise.
Man, go back, start over. Hold on, before you play it. This is the most embarrassing moment for any real man, and this will be the most embarrassing moment for your parents. Go, play the clip.
Openly gay active player in the NFL. He took to Instagram.
Somebody on TV telling the world you gay. What is this got to do with football? Hey, everybody, he gay. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, if you put a man on blast like this on TV, they be mad at you. Now all of a sudden it's celebrated. Everybody know, hey, the defensive end right there that make that say he gay. What does gay implicate? That mean that he either laying on his back or some man on his back. That's what. Let me be real with y'all, because it makes me mad because we always trying to capitulate. What does being gay mean? It mean that you taking it from another man. Can we be honest, bro? That mean you doing the business with another man, bro. I can't look at you the same. You doing what women do with men. You going down on men and you doing something. You gay, that's what you do. Now, as a man to another man, bro, that's weird. I can't look at you the same. You were better off just not saying nothing. Because now I can't get the image out of my mind of you. That's what you do, bro. I thought you were tough, bro. You had her, you had it hiked up. You hike, bro. I thought you were legit. You hiking it up at night, bro. You on back of another man at night, bro. Like, how can we be cool, bro?
All right, that's enough. We got the idea. He obviously has his opinion, and look, man, I got no problem. You do what you want to do, but I don't. The celebration by the NFL by this stuff is ridiculous to me. It has no place in the NFL. This is a sport. Let people compete in their sport. We need to stop celebrating stuff just to celebrate it. It's like these leagues now have basically bent over. No pun intended. Actually, pun intended. They're bending over and they're just taking whatever being told to them by these different, smaller groups of the population that think that everyone has to freaking kowtow to what they want, and it's becoming ridiculous. So I'm sick and tired of it. As someone who likes sports, loves sports, talks about sports, I don't need my son seeing this type of shit. I don't want my son seeing this type of shit. But it's something that the NFL continues to try to do. It gets exhausting. And look at one of my sons right now in the background, in the bottom corner. He's in my video now. So yeah, I don't. You think I want to show this to my kid when he's 5, 6 years old? The NFL is preaching this shit. I don't want that stuff. What goes on right now, and this world is different than when I grew up in it. And you can do whatever the hell you want, but there are certain things that you do for you, and you don't. The whole world doesn't have to freaking say, okay, it's all wonderful. Yeah, no, for you it is. For us, maybe not. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell. This is Rudy's Rant, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.